Hello everyone, it's just a dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and show you how to set up for the first time this Eufy X8 Pro robot vacuum cleaner. So here's everything that comes in the box. It does have a mopping pad attachment here that we can take on and off. We're only supposed to have this on when we want to do the mopping. When we want it to be just vacuuming, we take that off. It's got this plastic pad we're going to put down to help protect the floor, a cord, cleaning tool, and here's the base station. So the base station does have a bag that you're going to have to replace once in a while, but it does come with one already installed. So it's going to auto empty everything out of the robot that the robot picks up. When it backs up right here, it's going to auto empty everything right through there. Now the base station you can plug into 100 to 127 volts, 50 or 60 hertz, is 650 watts. Here's what the bottom, now if you get an obstruction, you can take this little panel off to help clear an obstruction. Okay, so you're going to plug the cord in on the side. Make sure it's nice and flush. It's 2-prong and it's 5 feet long. And it stands about 15 inches tall. And you do have to be able to open up the lid. So you need about 20, almost 22 inches above it. Okay, let's take a look at the robot and the mopping pad. Now that looks like a really nice mopping pad. It's just held on with Velcro. And then it just has a track. So it is super easy to take on and off. You can put this in your laundry, get it nice and clean, because it's going to be relying on you to clean. When it mops your house, it's going to trap the dirt and particles in here, and then when you wash it, that's how it gets rid of it. It does have some openings here. That's where the water is going to go through. On the front, there is the bumper, but we got to make sure we remove these bumper pads for shipping. So now the bumper is free. We have LiDAR navigation. I love robots that have LiDAR navigation. They can map your house very well, and you can put no-go zones, divide it up into different rooms, and schedule the rooms accordingly. We got a dock button, home button, and a spot button. We do have a sensor on the front. It's called an AI map. Here's where we're around. That's where it's going to charge, and it auto empties through here. So let's take this dustbin off. Actually, it's the water bin. There is a water pump inside here. So you're going to put your water in here, and then put the little plug back on. Now, since it has a water pump, that's really nice. You can fill this up and not worry about the water leaking out the bottom of it. It's only going to come out these holes right here when the machine is calling for water and turning it on. And that's where it auto empties through right here. Let's take a look at the dust bin. So it's got a really large dust bin, and it says it has twin turbos for suction power. So let's take it off. And again, we've got like a filter. This is going to fill up with all the dirt and debris that it vacuums through this hole right here. Now let's take a look at, there's a big filter on here. You will have to clean this filter. It is reusable, so you can just rinse it off, clean it, let it dry overnight, and then put it back. Yeah. So we've got like a suction or an air intake here and here. So that's going to create the suction so that everything is being sucked off the floor right there. So when we flip it over, this is where you're going to slide the mop pad on. Now again, I like that you can have the mop pad on and it still auto empties, and it doesn't leak water out the mop pad. But when you want to vacuum only, make sure to remove it. Now it doesn't lift it up or down. So if you've got this going over carpet with the mop pad on, it will drag the mop pad over the carpet because it can't lift it up or down. We do have a single brush roller. Again, this all comes assembled. I just want to take it apart for demonstrations. Here's what the brush roller looks like, but this has a really neat feature. Now there's no comb down here. It's in the door. So let me explain this. I'll try to explain this. So what happens during the cleaning process? The door is up against this brush roller. Okay, and the brush roller is turning a direction. So imagine the brush roller is cleaning. It's going in this direction. The comb is stored. At the end of the job, it's going to empty everything out, but it also turns the brush roller backwards. What happens when it turns the backwards? These little paddles activate the comb, and the comb comes out, and now the bristles are forced to go through the comb in reverse. Now I'll try to catch this whenever it's auto emptying, but it will turn the brush roller in reverse. Then when it's all done, it turns it forward to store the comb. That's to help get pet hair and long hairs off of the brush roller. Kind of a neat feature. All right, put the square in first. Put that in. Make sure you put this in and it snaps into place. There. Charging points, one single side brush. Sensors so it won't fall down your stairs. These are little glass windows that you need to clean once in a while. Now I don't see a carpet sensor or any other sensors on here. Okay, let's measure the robot. 13.5 inches. Top of the LiDAR. Well, a little taller than 3 3/4. Almost 4 inches. Almost, yeah, I would say 4 inches tall. Now, you don't have to turn the robot on. Plug your base station in, and when you dock the robot, it's going to turn it on automatically. So you want to put the base station up against the wall. 1.6 feet on the left and right, and about 5 feet in front of it need to be clear so the robot can dock. Okay, so let's set it up. I'm not a fan of these plastic pieces. It does have double-sided tape, but... Okay, I got the base station plugged in. There is really no cord storage, but just simply dock it. It should turn the robot on. Yep, it's turning the robot on. And I did buy this with my own money. I spent $400. It's $650 normally, but there was a $250 off coupon on Amazon. I'll put a link to it underneath the show description notes. Now, I bought it with my own money and I was not paid for this video. So this will be an honest review on this product. This will be, not the review, but this is the setup. I'll use it. I'll do another review on it after this video. But if you use the link below my description, I will get a small commission from the sale. I am an Amazon affiliate and we use affiliate linking. So if you click on the link, I'll get a small commission from the sale. That's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can do these reviews and compare them to other robots. And there's an even better deal, $329 for renewed. I'm never afraid to buy open box or renewed from Amazon because you can send it back if it doesn't meet your expectations. But they're usually really, really good shape. Okay, you're gonna want the Eufy Clean app. Okay, I've got several, so this is like the home page. I've got several robots, but click the little plus button in the top right corner. Oh, it found the device. Oh, I love Eufy. Connect. I love when that pops up like that. Select your Wi-Fi. Now, don't be caught off guard by this. Now, my Wi-Fi, see my SSID, has a space in it, and Eufy doesn't like that. At first I was thinking, oh, I didn't enter something right. But all it's saying is your Wi-Fi name or password contains a space. Yeah, continue. It's fine.
Connecting Wi-Fi.
And there'll be a status. So keep this page open.
Wi-Fi connection successful.
Keep it close to your router or keep it close to your robot. So here it is right here. Yep, that's it right there. So now enter. Oh, of course, there's an upgrade and an update. Thankfully, I'll upgrade later. Well, it's not letting me. What? Apparently, I can't upgrade later. Well, you got to let it charge to 30% before you can upgrade it. So I got to sit here and wait. Okay, it took about 10 minutes to get enough battery charge. Now I did the upgrade. The upgrade took about another 10 minutes. So now let's enter. We need to go next. These are good to read. So we need to do a mapping run. Quick mapping. You got to click on all these things. Ah, another. Let's ignore. All right, let's do auto quick mapping. I have pets. Get started.
Quick mapping.
So go around, open up your doors, pick things up off the floor, and it should create a map. It'll randomly move through your house. I should have taken the mop pad off, but that's okay. And sit back and watch the LiDAR do its magic. In real life, it builds the map. That is the coolest thing. And you can see right where it is, so. Okay, so that took about 20 minutes. It did something a little interesting. It was over there and it just stopped and said self-cleaning the brush roller or something, kind of ramped up the volume of the vacuum. I'm not exactly sure what that was. I think it's normal, but now that lasted about 20 seconds and now it's
Charging.
back to the dock.
Start collecting dust.
All right, it's going to do an auto empty. Okay, so now it's charging. Let's go look at the map. We got different colors. Wow, it did a good job with the LiDAR navigation. Don't have much battery left. All right, let's edit this. This map looks really, really good. It's on the charging station. All right, click the little icon right there. Let's edit rooms. Let's divide. I want to divide this room right here so it makes a line. So you can drag that red line. It's got to be solid. You can pinch and zoom. Really nice app. I like to make this room the kitchen. And it should divide it into different colors. And it's important to give it different names. Whoops. Yep. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. No other room. Let's divide this room one more time, I guess. Let's give them names, room names. So select a room. It's got stuff here that's highlighted. Hit save, kitchen. Giving each room a name is very important for the smart devices. When you want to use your Amazon or your Google smart device and you want to tell it to clean a certain room, that's how it knows. Okay, now I know there's a few no-go zones, so let's do no-go zones. No-go zones here at the it was at the bottom left, I'm sorry, I should have showed you that. Let's add a no mop. I don't know about no mop yet. I'll figure that out in a little bit. I made two of them, but so there's a square. Now I can drag that square around. I know right over here it struggles with cords. So then hit the little check mark. That's a no-go zone. I can put a virtual wall. I know it's going to struggle over here in the bathroom where there's a really thick rug. Hit the check mark. So it's not going to go past that virtual wall, and it's going to stay away from this area right here. All right, let's do a no mop zone. It looks different. It's striped. So in my kitchen, I have a carpet. And I may have to adjust this. It is a little tricky. I know the carpet is right about here. But I'll watch it and then I can adjust it accordingly. Hit the check mark. We're going to go through all the settings. Battery charge. So we can do clean by room. Just select a room and hit clean. We can do auto where it does all the rooms. Zone. You can move this, make that. I love that you can make that bigger. And you can make multiple zones. Let's go back to auto. Let's go to mode. What modes do we have? The mop is not installed, so I took the mop off. So we've got 4 levels, 3 levels of water, boost IQ, auto boost suction, depending on floor type. So it must have a floor, I don't know how they do that. I didn't see an actual sensor. So it somehow senses carpet and will boost. So we can do custom. There's the auto empty. I can do an auto empty from there.
Start roller brush for self-cleaning.
That's the detangling I told you. So it's turning it backwards. And they really pride themselves on this feature. It's all over the box, all over the instructions about how it detangles the comb or the brush roller with a comb. I mean, they devoted one side of the box.
Charging.
They're really promoting the twin turbine. I've never had a vacuum that had twin motors. There's the auto detangling brush. Okay, that's pretty much charging. Oh, that's to tell to go charge. All right, let's go up here now to this icon. Manage the map. We can do multiple floors. That's very nice. Schedules. I always tell people the best thing to do is put this on a schedule. It's harder to remember to tell to start cleaning than it is if it's bothering you to tell to go home. So always put it, the schedules are so amazing. You can have it clean one room one day, the next room the other day, the whole house. This is where you're gonna find cleaning history. We'll look at that later. Base station, auto empty, frequency every 15 minutes. That's because I selected pets. You could have it every 30 minutes. I like more the better. I've never used manual controls. You can treat it like a robot or something like that. Voice settings, volume, robot settings. This is important. I would definitely put do not disturb on. These things will start. And the default is 11 to 7. That's perfect. Auto return cleaning. When low battery prevents cleaning, yeah, you want that. This, I think this robot's going to consume a lot of power because it has twin motors. So if it doesn't finish the job, you want it to go back to the dock station, auto empty, charge, and then finish the job later. That's why do not disturb is important, because if you've got this on, it will start in the middle. I've had them start like 2 in the morning and it scares you. Child lock, activity log, firmware update. I've got that set to auto. Accessories. This is where it's going to tell you dust bag. So it gives you a dust bag percentage. Very few do that. Filter. 200 hours. It's probably not going to make that. But they show you exactly how to do it. Well, not exactly. It just says remove and replace. Is it not cleanable? What? Typically they're cleanable. Side brush. They always make it to their 180 hours. Mopping cloth as necessary. Brush guard. Battery pack. But it is nice. It does give you the option to purchase right there. Sharing, you can share, you can find. So I like that you can share with somebody else's email and they can have control over it. Okay, let's just play around with it a little bit. I'm going to be doing a full review on this, but let's do a zone over here on carpet. I think this is mainly going to be a carpet vacuum. And let's just have it start cleaning.
Start.
And then we'll talk about it, and then I'll do the full review on it. I've got the mop pad off. And then I'll show you the different suction levels. Okay, so it's vacuuming. Looks like it's going to go around and do the perimeter of the room first. It's actually quieter than I thought. I've got it on the second from the lowest. So let's play around. Let's go to the lowest. That's as quiet as it can get. There's the second level, third level, max. I was expecting it to be a little louder, to be honest with you. But it kind of scares you with twin turbos. Like you're thinking, oh boy, this thing's going to get loud. But it doesn't. It's not. I don't know much about the sensor on the front. I think it's like a proximity sensor. They made it look fancy. But I think it's more of a proximity sensor when it gets close to the wall. I don't think there's a lot of money invested in that sensor in the front. Now LiDAR, that thing spinning on the top, that's the brains of the robot. LiDAR navigation. That's the standard. All right, we've got our standard pattern. And again, that's on max. There's low. That's all the way low. Max. It's picking up some stuff the shark left behind. 400 bucks. I do love Eufy. And I think this is going to be a good one for people with pets because of that detangling comb, high suction power. It says it has two 4,000 Pascal suction motors, which, does that give it a total of 8? I don't know how this thing's work. I mean, you would think 4,000 plus 4,000 is 8, but maybe that's not how physics work in suction. I did not go to physics for suction power with vacuums. All right, let's take the shoe off. Just give it a quick shoe test. The LiDAR should sense it. Yeah, did an okay job. Definitely the sensor on the front I don't think did a whole lot. A lot of air coming out of here. All right, let's pause it. I'm just curious.
Dustbin removed.
Ooh, that thing has been picking up a lot. I didn't put anything on this floor either, so. And nothing on the roller. I need to test it with some long hairs. We'll see.
Dustbin inserted.
And I just brought in the Ecovacs D-Bot. This is the T20. T20. And I bought it open box or used, or, you know, Amazon used. So we'll see. I mean, the box is pretty dinged up. I saved a bunch of money on it, but I'll be doing a review on that. Okay, it's finished. It's going home. It's going to auto empty. So preliminary $400. I do like Eufy. I don't anticipate many problems with this. It's got your standard LiDAR. Obstacle avoidance is going to be minimal. But at least with the LiDAR, if it's tall enough, the LiDAR will catch it. The mopping is going to be for I'm glad to see that Eufy actually put that in their box. It says light mopping. I mean, it's meant for every day, just keeping the floor clean.
Charging.
Not heavy mopping muddy paw prints like the Roborock over there. That's a $900 robot that actually can mop up muddy paw prints. And it's not auto emptying, probably because it didn't clean for 15 minutes or something.
Collecting dust.
All right. I think because I have it on time, I had to manually go in and empty the dust. You would do a dustbin empty. All right, let's take a look at the cleaning history. Nope, it's got to upload it. It's not uploaded yet. These robots take some time. Like when they dock, it takes them a little bit to upload where they cleaned and what they did. So, but you'll see that under cleaning history. Bought it with my own money. Spent $400. Would I spend $400 right now? Yes, I would. Detailed review coming soon. Comparisons coming soon. Look for more videos. This is going to be a good one, I think. So be sure and check out I have 2 Facebook pages, a Facebook group page and a Facebook page. I do free giveaways there behind the scenes. I'm also on Instagram if you want to see just behind the scenes little snippets. I mean, yesterday I took a bunch of videos of Fiona doing different things. So Instagram, just a dad videos. I'm also on TikTok, short videos of how things are going. Again, I use links. So I am an affiliate with Shark, Ninja, Amazon, Walmart. And if I put a link in my show description notes and you click on that link, it'll take you to their website and where you can purchase the product. The product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from you using that link. It is a way of helping support my channel. I want to continue to do these reviews of these vacuum cleaners, buying them with my own money, giving you a completely honest review. That has been so helpful, purchasing these with my own money, and I don't feel like I have to say anything about it other than what I feel. So I just created this big area here. We're going to do all kinds of robot vacuum cleaner testing. I've got about 6 robots, about 8 robots that I need to unbox, review, test. I put them up here. I'm always constantly putting stuff on the floor. Usually when I go upstairs for the night, I'll start one and it cleans while I'm upstairs watching TV. So then I can see how it's, if I come back the next day and is it on its base station? Is it stuck somewhere? It's a pretty big obstacle course down here. So they have to kind of be on their game to get a good job done down here. I'm working on a big video of, like, these are expensive robots. I'm going to tell you the best expensive robot. I'm going to tell you the best budget robot. I'm going to tell you the best $300 robot. I've got several robots. I've been doing lots of testing, lots of real world testing. Just how do these work? Do they get stuck? Do they clean? Is the water dirty? So lots of videos coming on robots with buying guides. Got the Dream L20, I'm sorry. That's the EcoVex. We got lots of Roomba vacuum cleaners. Roomba just came out with a brand new one. I don't have it yet. It's going to look a lot like the J9 Plus with the auto refill base, but they're going to clean their mop pad, but I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not too excited about it because it seems like they haven't improved. They don't use LiDAR navigation, which I think everybody should be using LiDAR. That's a Roborock. They use LiDAR. And this was the robot. This is the Shark Blue, $177 open box. It's not brand new. $177. LiDAR navigation, auto empty base. That's incredible. And then typically this is the Shark White AI. It typically goes on sale for $300. LiDAR navigation, Eufy L60 with auto empty base. It's under $300 now. LiDAR navigation. I can't stress enough. Now this is the $1,200 Dyson. It does not have LiDAR. And they've done some software updates. I do have a 30-day real-world test in my house. It did okay. No one can beat their suction. So these all use like these little brush rollers, and they have suction there. Dyson technology is superior to everybody. They have the full-size brush roller, okay, and then they've got their it's probably patented, but it's like their vortex or their suction power that causes stuff not to stick to the filter but get compacted in there. It's just, I was absolutely blown away by how much this actually picks up. It just needs a little bit better navigation, which LiDAR, LiDAR is the way to go. You just don't have problems with it. Oh yeah, I just got the Eufy X Pro Omni LiDAR navigations on sale. And I got a Tenneco stick vac. Keurig just released a new K Duo, so I'll be unboxing that. Shark Power Detect, gotta do a review on it. I'm starting to get some shelving here for my robots. LiDAR, no LiDAR, iRobot. It uses some different technology. It's got a sensor on the front that I just don't think works very well. iRobot Essentials, no LiDAR navigation, no nothing. Just uses bumper technology. It's $250. Look what, this is $250 without an auto empty base and no map. That doesn't make sense. When that one I just showed you, the DreamBot D10S, I just did an unboxing, $279. LiDAR navigation, does mopping, has an auto empty base. And it has an amazing app that maps your house, and you can put no-go zones. Yeah, here's like the J7 with the mop. This is what the Roombas use, this sensor on the front. Oh, and they have a sensor that tracks movement. Somebody told me in the comments that this sensor here like tracks movement like a mouse. Like you move a mouse on a computer screen. Again, whoops, probably broke it. iRobots, I typically stay away from. They only have that sensor on the bottom. They don't have any sensor on the front. This is for docking and virtual walls. But boy, they sell a lot of these. This is the i3, there's the i5. This is $350. No mopping. The i5, sometimes it's $500, sometimes it's on sale for $400, $350 with mopping, but it's no good. It's because of the sensors. It's a good vacuum, and the auto empty's a little straight. It doesn't work the best sometimes, but the mopping, no. The mapping, no, not very good. I mean, LiDAR has got these Tycoms, $150, LiDAR navigation, you know, 150 bucks. It's actually pretty good. I got a video on it. And I'm needing help naming this room, this wall. Like, what is this going to be? You know, I don't want to use Vacuum Wars because that's another YouTube channel. He does an amazing job with vacuum cleaners and robots. I don't want to impede on his channel whatsoever, but this area is going to be like a competition. It's going to be I'm really at a loss for words. If you could leave them in the comments, I would really appreciate it. But I want this to be like this is the playoffs. This is the vacuum who wins. I'm looking for like a trend, not a trendy word, but like a catchy phrase that I could be like saying it. Okay, let's go over to the robot competition area. But that doesn't sound very catchy. So again, I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. I always keep my comments to the end, never during the video, never during the information. So I do appreciate you sticking around, listening to me talk about robots. It's been a fun journey. I'm learning something new every day on robots. And I've been doing robot vacuum cleaners now for probably 2 years. And it's only getting more intense because they're releasing robots now like crazy. So I'm trying to keep up, buying them with my own money. I can only budget so much every month for these robots. And then I've got to get the videos out and let people know and tell you what I think of them. But again, I do appreciate everybody using the links. I do earn a small commission if you use those links. And I just really appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe. And again, thank you so much.